Hi, Steve Scotton here from Resolution Business Services. Today I'd like to talk to those of you who work within registered training organisations. I'd like to discuss where you go to on the ASQA website when you have a question about compliance to the Standards for Registered Training Organisations 2015. You might be ready for an audit or coming up to an audit with ASQA, and you really want to know that you're actually in the right place, that you're doing the right things to make sure that you're compliant before they audit you. So where do you go when you want to find that information? Or you might just come across a situation in which you're not really sure how to meet requirements. Where do you go? Or you've been audited already by ASQA, you've got a few non-compliances and you've got to rectify those within 20 days and you want to find out where to go. Well, there's four main areas that I go to on the ASQA website as a consultant to RTOs, and I find these four areas very, very helpful with the specific situations you come across. The first place I always go to is the user guide for the standards for RTOs 2015. I've got a copy of the front cover of it. It's quite a large document when you download it. I don't print out the whole document because it's a lot quicker just to use it electronically and find what you need. But in that document, you'll find all of the standards listed, the reasons why those standards are in place, all the clauses underneath those standards, a guide to compliance to the standard, and also some fictional scenarios of RTOs and how they have decided to actually comply or put the systems in place to comply with the standards. There's also some appendices and schedules. There's a glossary, links to other documents that will help you remain compliant. So the user guide should always be the first port of call when you've got a question about the standards. But sometimes the information in there, you need further clarification. In that case, I'd advise you always to go to the fact sheets that are on the ASQA website. These are in the news and publications area of the website. So up the top of the website, you click on news and publications and then click on publications and you'll see a link to the fact sheets. This opens up another page which has several topics that you can choose from. For example, you might be concerned about, well, how do I actually make sure that my certificates or my statements of attainment are actually has all the right correct information. Well, there's a fact sheet for that, and there's this is it here. And within this particular fact sheet, there's actually sample forms of testimonials that you can use, statements of attainment, records of results, what should be included on every one of those that you give to your students. Okay, so that's just an example of a fact sheet. This information is in the user guide, but this actually clarifies it even more. All right, so that's fact sheets. Another area you can go to is general directions. Okay, ASQA puts out general directions about how you can comply with the standards. At the moment, there's only 3 up on the website, but it is an area you can keep an eye on. The last area I want to talk about is frequently asked questions. In the footer of every ASQA page, where you'll find a link to the user guide. Number one, I should have said that before, but also you'll find a link to frequently asked questions. So you click on that. Again, a whole lot of areas come up on the left-hand side. Lots of questions you can click on to find information. There's actually a specific link for the standards for RTOs 2015. You click on that, and that opens up another area of pertaining particularly to different areas of the standards. So go to there, and you'll find information that you need. So they're the 4 areas I go to: the user guide, the fact sheets, general directions, and frequently asked questions. I find they help me in helping my clients, and I hope it's also these places are of great use to you as well. All right, thanks very much for your time today.